tomorrow. Yes, it's going to be my birthday tomorrow. And can you believe it? They still want to fool around with the synchronicity of my mouth moving and my voice. In fact, all my movements are now slow. But I first want to tell you that I've heard that this person, a friend of mine in the past, we'll call him, is and has been posting really bad things about me. And it kind of hurts. But I also would like to tell you, and you have the right to know, when my aha moment was. When I sort of went, oh my goodness. That was the time that he met Isabel, and then he wanted me out of the house, but didn't know how to tell me. So he called the police and said I was, no, that wasn't cut. So he came home after 3 days, and in the interim, I gave his son his favorite shirts and everything like that. I just waited, because the first time I tried to talk to him, it was like he wouldn't tell me where I was. I did not fight that day. Then I saw this like demonic face come over him. He grabbed the dogs and ran away. And so once again, a day I didn't hear from him. The next day, two constables walked through the hole in the door that he left me all alone with, yet he was on alarm and everything when he's there. Yeah, but I'll talk to you a bit, as fast as I can, about the hole in the door. The hole in the door was because he had told them that I was suicidal. The firemen show up, first responders, and say there's no way she's way too alert. I said, how can I? He went missing at one point. He went downstairs to do things that are private to him. And so I was like, listen, he didn't tell me he didn't have his keys. I didn't bolt the door. And furthermore, the bell hasn't worked in at least 3 weeks to a month. I said, go check it yourself, constable. And you know what? It didn't work. No. It did work. It did work. He had turned the bell back on to make me look like I was even more of a fruitcake. Oh my God, I was so shocked. That was like a low blow. But going to the police, crying that I had kicked him in his shin and foot, and he had a witness there. It was very believable. I was picked up and thrown into 20, and then Bordeaux. I was not asked any questions, including, did you kick him? Was there an act of violence? No. So we get back together, and then he writes an affidavit, which is more like the truth. Kim is the most gentle person I've ever met in my life. She's simply incapable of violence. So we have two opposite stories. But wait, the first story also said Kim has become increasingly violent over time. So a lot was in this. You know, he even got a restraining order as if he was scared of me. Oh, once did I go to his house, and I respect, you know. Anyway, no, there was once, and that was towards the end, and he knew he was going to get the affidavit. So that's really how it started. Otherwise, there was a couple months of the best times of my life, like laughing, intellectual talking. Our love life was great. Everything was wonderful. And then he started to stray because certain chemicals, when introduced into probably predominantly men, it makes their sex drive go through the roof, and they start to want other women, escorts, etc. So I'm not saying Isabel was an escort or either one, but I know she was there Well, I was at home thinking, what just went on? I mean, I'm still in love with this man. We didn't really have a fight, save him not coming home for 3 or 4 days. Um, wow. So that's the first second aha moment. I might as well, while I'm on a roll, go for another time with the police. I mean, there was many, many, many times. But one of these times, he goes, "Oh, come on, honey, let's go walk the dog." I said, "Sure." So I went out. He goes, "Oh, you look so cold, man. Why don't you go wait between the doors?" I said, "You sure?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, thank you. I really am free." And sure enough, I see him on the phone, and I see that face. It's almost like his face changed every time he would be up to no good, let's say. So I went running out. I go, "Who are you on the phone with? Who are you on the phone with?" And he's like, "Police, come quickly. She's crazy. She's crazy." So then they came, and the whole thing happened again. So that was another time that was like, oh my goodness, have you ever heard of just asking me to leave the house? He knew I was paying rent for my son in my old apartment. He knew there was plenty of room, you know, but somebody did give the keys away, and somebody was coming in, ransacking and stealing all they could sell. And I had no idea of this. Anyways, that's it. Kibits and Bits. Kimberly Ann Ryan Solomon. Please, it will be my birthday tomorrow. I can't take another year of this. It's going on 9 years. So please, it'll be 9 years like tomorrow that I've been suffering cyberbullying, bullying on the streets for lies. It's a web of lies. None of this is true. So, anyways, Kibits and Bits, Kimberly Ann, Ryan Solomon. Please stay tuned. Thank you. Bye bye.